Will President Trump fire the chairman of the Federal Reserve? Hi, I'm Chris Stallings with your weekly market commentary. Yes, somehow that could be on the table. President Trump has threatened to fire him, and despite that, we have seen the yields fall on the 10-year U.S. Treasury, which can be hopeful in some ways. We've also seen some successful Treasury auctions, which means that there are entities, institutions, and foreign nations that are willing to loan us money, and let's face it, we kind of need that money to keep things afloat. At the same time, you've seen large cap stocks fall. You've seen some recovery in small caps and internationals, which also tells you that diversification has been helpful, as it usually is, to be able to keep you going where you want to go as it relates to achieving your goals. In this next week, we're going to be keeping an eye on the report for earnings. About 20% of the S&P 500 companies are going to be telling you how well they've done and also giving further guidance. Sometimes this can be a helpful time in the economy and the stock market. Other times it can be alarming. And historically, meaning the last few weeks, with all of the tariff talk, some of these companies have come out and said that we have no way of giving you forward guidance because the tariffs could so dramatically impact their business cycle. They're not sure exactly what it'll look like. So the question is, as I've said in the past couple of weeks, if what you've seen in the market has caused inordinate amounts of alarm, and maybe you're somebody who's closer to your goal, like retirement or whatever that may be, I would encourage you to reevaluate that level of risk. It could be that you need to stay the course because the recovery will help you get where you want to go. There's also a place where some of these things sometimes can fall apart, and then if the market continued to tumble in that instance, then you might be more negatively impacted than you would like. So we've been doing our best to keep in touch with our clients and talk to them, walking in lockstep, being sure that they're taking the right level of risk over time to be sure that they're getting where they want to go. And so if you're in that place where you have questions, or maybe your advisor is a little bit more distant, maybe he's playing a little bit more golf and keeping an eye on your accounts, we'd be glad to talk to you. We're here to help.